Well, Killer, 30 years at Durham is about to come to an end. Just what does Durham mean to you as a whole?
Durham means a lot. I think if you look at 30 years, you look at that place, you look at everything that's developed here over 30 years, and to me it's been a really proud journey. Something which I've come from a 16-year-old being called up pretty much 31 years to pretty much the month that I was called up to go to Zimbabwe by Jeff Cook, and didn't have a passport, didn't have any sort of kit really ready to go, and then went out there, and all of a sudden I was on a plane with Wayne Larkins, David Graveney, and realised that this was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be part of Durham's journey. Came back and went on from there really, and it's just been a real special journey. That's something that'll be with me forever.
You talk about a special journey. Let's go back to 1992, the start of your Durham journey. What stands out from the early days of your time with Durham?
I think initially obviously 1992 was when I got called up to go on that tour. I came back, played a bit of second team. Early years, 1995 was my first class debut against the West Indies here at Riverside. That was a special day. I think for anybody, when you get presented that cap, it really means like you feel like you're part of it and a full part of it, and that was a special day for me. To then go on and play a number of games across that next period where, to be honest, I never thought we were going to win anything, and then to win that trophy in 2007 was a massively special moment. I mean, this picture behind says everything. To win that at Lord's with that group of men was a real special achievement. And then moving from that into, obviously we won the championship, and then obviously retiring in 2010, walking off here again was another special day for me. And moving into the coaching side, which again has been a journey in itself, working my way through the pathway into the second team and then into the first team, and seeing us again win things was really exciting. And then we get to where we are now.
You mentioned your first class debut in 1995. I heard the other day, which I'd never heard before, you got the nickname The Bull pretty early into your career. Where did that come about, and how did it come about?
Yeah, look, just that was me. I kind of just nicknamed The Bull, and I just would go headstrong into things. Always had a real belief in myself. I look back at my career, and I'm not the most talented cricketer around, and I just made the best of what I had, and really went headstrong into a battle, and would run. Generally when you're playing with Harmy and people like that, you're running uphill into the wind all the time, and that name just kind of stuck around really.
And you're sitting behind the Friends Provident Trophy, winning side there from 2007. How special a moment was that for you in your Durham career and helping the club lift its first?
Yeah, that was a pinnacle moment for all of us really, and for the club. Like I said, we've had some great times and some great leaders across we had obviously David Boone, Mike Hussey, but then Benke and Diver in and around that time. That group of players just found a way to win, and we all knew our roles. And that journey through that was special. We just felt like we were going to win that tournament the whole way through, and then the journey down to Lord's, the things that happened, the pigeon on the bus, all things that happened across that sort of whole period, and then to get across the line and win that game when we weren't expected to win that. Hampshire thought they were favourites and were going to walk the game, but we had belief that we were going to win that. Was really special, and to win that first trophy for a county is something that'll last forever.
In the semi-final, you took 3 for 9, crucial 3 for 9. I guess when you look back at the 71 allowed played 72 for 8.
Yeah, that semi-final was a bizarre game of cricket. It was. Again, we absolutely destroyed them with the ball, and 3 for 9, and in most days you'd finish up probably with a man of the match, but Liam Plunkett I think got 4 for at the end of the innings and then got the winning runs. I was next man in, and I think I paced up and down the balcony for about half an hour whilst he got the runs, and we got over the line. It was a great moment.
And for your career, any dismissals that stand out and are your favourite from your time with Durham?
Favourite dismissals? I look at my first championship wicket. Was Alan Lamb at Northampton, LBW on 98, and I think that we were then the only county that didn't get 100 against, so that was a pretty special wicket, somebody of his calibre. And my first class wicket was Carl Hooper here at the Riverside. I'd like to say bounced out, but it wasn't. It was a long hop which John Morris caught at fine leg, so that was pretty special. And then they're all special. Every wicket means a lot to me. I mean, all of the white ball or the red ball wickets, they are all special. And I think the last game, I think I got 3 for in the last game to retire was nice to finish here and take wickets to finish. But I wouldn't really single any of them out over the rest. That they all meant something.
You're still the club's leading wicket taker in Lister cricket. How proud is that still for you to be still?
Yeah, massively proud. To walk away still holding that record is something that I'm immensely proud of. And to be honest, it'll take some beating. I don't think they play enough games now to beat that. So it's something which will always stay with me. And you know, white ball cricket was really my forte towards the end of my career. Loved playing red ball cricket and still love red ball cricket. It's something which, and we just had such a strong squad. You know, I mean, we had first class attacks in the second team at the time, and it's something which got us the success that we had. And yeah, look, very, very proud of what I achieved.
The early days of Durham, such a good team spirit, such a good team bond, so many good times on the pitch, so many good times off the pitch. How important is that off-field camaraderie being across all the teams you played in Durham?
Yeah, look, massive. It's the Durham family is something that'll stay with me forever. Really, it's something which has always been a massive part of what we are and the success that we have. If you look back and speak to people from other counties, they'll always say, "Oh, we're coming up to Durham. They're really strong. They're really tight knit." And that is something we enjoy each other's success. Maybe it's too much sometimes, but it's something which plays a part of what the Northeast is all about. And I think if we can continue that, and anybody coming into the game and coming into the Durham dressing room will really feel that passion. New players who come up here instantly feel a part of that family.
Retirement in 2010 and then straight into coaching. How pleased are you and how thankful are you to Durham for giving you that first opportunity to coach, and looking back now, how special it's been? Yeah,
look, it's always been special. I've always coached. It was something that I did from a really young age. I think I was 18 when I did my advanced award, whatever it was, and I've worked across the ECB bowling groups for quite a lot of my career. But to have that opportunity initially, my initial opportunity was with Holland. I went away with Holland for the 2011 World Cup, came back, and Jeff gave me kind of a role which wasn't full-time initially. It was a part-time role working across the bowlers, across the whole pathway. That very quickly turned into a full-time position and into the roles that I got. And look, again, I've mentioned Jeff there. Without Jeff giving me opportunities in a number of things, I wouldn't be where I am today. He gave me a lot of chances, and you need those in cricket. You need those opportunities, and you need those windows to be able to get that chance to prove what you can do, and he gave me that both with playing and coaching, and that's something that I'm really grateful for.
And since then you've played a key role in the likes of Bryden Cast, Matthew Potts, his development. How proud are you that you've given that opportunity and you've seen them excel on the international stage through you? Really?
Extremely proud. I mean, I've kind of had a part to play, and I say a part because you only play a small part in these guys' development, and the relationships that you build, and I think the partnerships that you forge with them is what stands out for a coach. Jeff once said to me, look, when you come moving into coaching, know the person, know the player, and that's something that I pride myself on is kind of getting to know the person and then finding out what makes them tick as a player. And really proud of all of those guys. Mark Wood, and Graham Onions, Steve Harmison, we've just had a little chat there on his podcast, and we went over some of the old stuff. And there's times when we've done work away from Durham and in little pockets at club grounds at Ashington and places like that, and same with Woody. Bryden's the same. It's a really proud moment when you see them step up and play for that country, as it is with the younger players who step up as well.
In coaching, have you got a highlight of your coaching time with Durham?
I think obviously I won 2 championships with the second team. That was proud, and then really again stepping up and seeing these guys play for England. Having the opportunity to then step up myself to England last summer was a real proud moment. And apart from that, look, it's been a brilliant journey. I've loved every minute of it, and nothing stands out above anything else because I enjoy every day I come to work.
You talk about a brilliant journey. What is your highlight of your whole 30 years with Durham? Could you pinpoint one?
Oh, really, really tough question. That's I think winning that championship, that first trophy at Lords has to be my highlight, along with my first class debut. I think they're the 2 things that for me stand out massively. And then probably see my son make his debut last year. That's a really proud moment.
one door closes today and if one opens straight away tomorrow. How exciting is this new opportunity with you to lead England's elite pace bowling?
Yeah, massively exciting. Look, it's been a bit of a whirlwind really over the last period. Something which I interviewed a week ago Thursday, I think, and got the job, and then moved on very quickly to kind of leaving today to start tomorrow to fly to Sri Lanka on Friday. And between the two, I haven't really, in a way, got my head around what I'm going to be doing with the job yet, because I'm very quickly going into head coach in the Lions for Sri Lanka, which again is another massively exciting opportunity for me. But I mean, look, the new job is really exciting. To my direct responsibility, looking after the pace contracted players, which includes Bryden here at Durham, which is again, I'm going to be back here working. So that initially will be something which I get into their planning and their programming for the summer and what that looks like, and then working up into the England side as and when needed, planning and profiling players, and working with teams when the opportunity arises, working across the Lions and then overseeing the work with the young Lions. So there's plenty to get my teeth into, plenty of new relationships to build with both players and coaches, but there's a massively exciting group of fast bowlers out there and coaches out there in the country, so I'm really excited about forging relationships and working with them all.
And you're going to be back here at Durham in a different role, but how weird will it be coming back and not having that Durham kit on after 30 years?
It's massively weird. Driving in here today was like, look, this is the last time I'm going to put this kit on. And coming back, it's going to be actually quite exciting to come back and, like I think I said the other day in an interview, sitting with the members, talking to the members. They've always been a really big part of what I've done here at Durham. And I think to come back, sit, watch, see players develop, see players play, and still coach with them, but in a different avenue, wearing a different tracksuit, it'll be very strange, but very exciting.
And just finally, Killeen, what message would you say to the members for all the support they've given you over the 30 years?
Massive thank you. It's been brilliant. I think without the members, this place doesn't tick. And I think to see all of the members support us through thick and thin on days like it is today, -3, which there's a lot of them, to days when it's bright sunshine like the International last year at Durham, is something which this club has a strong history of, and we have brilliant members, and long may that support continue.